What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. A link will be in the description box below, as usual. Automation equals crime. In my opinion, when when automation starts taking a lot of jobs, when retail and malls close, those people are not going to have work. But they're going to, families are going to have to take in um, more people. The dynamics of people coming together, I guess, and cohabitating is probably going to increase. But at the same time, crime is going to increase because everybody can't do that. You know, um, because you can order, and retail is going to slow down because of automation, because you can order more things online. I mean, you could say that the people who lose their jobs in retail, some of them are going to go to places like Amazon and FedEx because they're probably going to have a bump in their workload because everything is going to be coming from them. And eventually, maybe Amazon is gonna Amazon more so than anybody. So we'll see. But the other people, they're going to adjust in other ways. You're going to see probably more sex workers, more drug dealers, more drug users, maybe more depression, more um, more argumentative situations. Because when automation and these machines start actually taking jobs, and people don't realize they're gonna, in some ways, they buy into this by choosing machines over people. When they go into public, when they go into business establishments, you see it in banks, you see it, in Walmart and McDonald's. There's always somebody has a machine, so you can get away from people. There's gonna always be people working, but they're gonna be less people. That's the thing. Now, the other thing about that is this. You know, there's going to be a backlash for the people who have to maintain the machines because those are people like the mechanics and tech. They're probably going to keep jobs, or that'll increase the jobs, or where would the other jobs go? Um, because you're going to need somebody to maintain the machines until they figure out automation to maintain the machines. You know, but the other thing on top of that is the elephant in the room is why this automation is not just saving money. It's a little bit more than that. It's it's the decades of bad customer service. People in their bad attitudes. People um, people who are customers being disgruntled with businesses that they frequent and the treatment they get there. You know, that's just part of the issue altogether. Um, you know, the work week is going to change. and probably will the cost of living for some go. The cost of living is definitely going to go up because they never run it down. Because guess what? Even with automation being able to do a lot of human work, you would think that would drive the price down of the materials. But the companies are still run by greedy people. So just because you should be able to get a pay cut on the cost of living, it's not going to happen. It's probably going to increase. Just just saying. Um, I think the family structure, though marriage is a um, dying establishment business, cohabitation is probably going to increase. So, you have more people living together, more couples living together, just to save themselves the financial strain. If if that's the problem, you're probably going to see maybe less children being born, but at the same time, maybe more children being born and overworking non-custodial parents for a paycheck. I mean, it already happens, but it's going to increase if it's one or the other. Um, the question, even with that, would be the new work wave. You know, how, you see people have an Uber. Like, how many different ways to make money will you need to sustain yourself in the future? You might have to have a regular 9 to 5, be an Uber if you have a 9 to 5. Be an Uber, maybe be a day trader, or relearn new skills to be tech or mechanics, or you know maybe be a mechanic that's what do you call those, mobile mechanic. um, you're gonna have to do a few things, just to make ends meet. They're gonna be also offset with new businesses because there's a lot of new franchises popping up because it costs too much to open the brands that we all know. It costs too much to open a McDonald's now, or Burger King, or Wendy's. Probably, maybe even a Papa John's. It just costs too much. So you're gonna see these off brands that may wind up, if people frequent, may move from the people who have these automation spikes to these newer brands who may be hiring people because they can't afford machines. So in the beginning, but the question is, what is the price of their product? Because a lot of these new franchises, they're not niche markets, but um, in some ways they're perceived as higher than fast food. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. Like, you can get a burger and fries from Chili's for the same price you can at McDonald's. I mean, that's a sit down restaurant and a fast food restaurant. You know what I'm saying? But when you have, like, I would say, like, use it for an example, like a Wingstop, right? There's no dollar menu. You feel me? So it's gonna be difficult because you can't eat that every day. Like with the lower brands, you're selling grilled cheese, ramen noodles, burgers, chicken wings. You know, it's going to be and the competition is going to be fierce because now you're going to have people who, for the most part, um, going to have to switch the trajectory of their work history to at least be relevant. So I think automation is going to bring some interesting effects. That's my opinion. I'm out.